Question number 31 of the topic wise file, and question number 1 for the past paper. It says simplify this one, giving your answer in this format. So it is basically rationalization. So 7 plus under root 5 over this will be under root 5 minus 1, and we can multiply it with under root 5 plus 1 over under root 5 plus 1 with the opposite sign. And keep in mind, this is 4-mark question. We'll have to provide all the working. So we can multiply the numerator and denominator. For denominator, we can apply the formula a plus b into a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. This will be the formula. And now we can write 7 plus under root 5 and multiplied by under root 5 plus 1 divided by this will be under root 5 squared and minus 1 squared, and this will be multiplied. So 7 multiplied by under root 5 will be 7 under root 5 plus 7 multiplied by 1 will be 7 plus under root 5 into under root 5 will be under root 5 squared, and plus under root 5 into 1 will be under root 5, and this will be divided by we can cancel this 2 with the square with the square root, and we will get 5 minus 1 square will be 1. And now further we can simplify this. This will be equal to 7 under root 5 and under root 5 we can combine, and it will be 8 under root 5, and this will be plus 7 plus this will be square and root will be cancelled, and it will be 5, and divided by this will be 4, and this is equal to 7 plus 5 will be 12. So we can write 8 under root 5 plus 12 divided by 4, and we can take common 4, we can take common, so inside will be 2 under root 5 and plus 3 and divided by 4, and 4 and 4 will be cancelled, so our answer will be 2 under root 5 plus 3. This will be our final answer, which is in this format a plus b 5. So we can write it as 3 plus 2 under root 5, and a value is 3 and b value is 2. This is what according to this equation we have whatever requirement we have written in the same format basically. Now this is question number 32 of the sequence of topic wise file, and this is question number 3 of past paper. So find the value of 8 raised to the power 5 by 3. This is 2 marks question. So a part we can rewrite it as 8 raised to a 5 by 3. We can write 8 as 2 raised to the power 3 or 2 cubed raised to a 5 by 3, and after cancellation we can write it as 2 raised to the power 5, and 2 raised to the power 5 we can write as 32. So our answer will be 32. This is 2 mark question. Now part B. Part B says simplify fully. This is the expression given, and I'll copy the expression. So it is 2x raised to 1 by 2 whole raised to the power 3 and divided by 4x squared. So we can take separate powers, 2 raised to the power 3 and x raised to the power 3 by 2, and over will be 4 and x squared. Now we can rewrite it as 2 raised to power 3 will be resulting to 8 x raised to power 3 by 2 over this will be 4 x squared, and 4 ones are 4 and 4 twos are 8, and our equation will be 2 and x raised to power 3 by 2, and this one we can write as a denominator with the power minus, so it will be minus 2, and this will be equal to 2x raised to power 3 by 2 minus 2, 3 over 2, and minus 2 will be resulting to minus 1 by 2, and we can write it as 2 over under root x. This can be our answer. This is the final answer, and this is 3 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 33 of this topic wise file, and question 1 of the past paper. Simplify. A part is we have to simplify the given expression is 2 under root x whole raised to the power 2. We can take square for the separate for this one, and square and square root will be cancelled, and our answer will be 4x, and this is answer for 1 mark. Now the second, we have to simplify this as well, which is by rationalization, and 5 plus under root 7 over 2 plus under root 7. We are multiplying with the opposite sign of the denominator. This is the technique for rationalization. So 2 minus under root 7 and 2 minus under root 7, and the formula which we are using is a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, and we can write this as numerator. This one will be multiplied by this, and we can write it as 5 plus under root 7. This one will be multiplied by 2 minus under root 7, and this will be in denominator we can write 2 squared and minus under root 7 squared. This is by this formula which we have applied, and this will be equal to 5 multiplied by 2 will be 10, then 5 multiplied by minus under root 7 will be minus 5 under root 7, and then under root 7 multiplied by 2 will be plus 2 under root 7, and minus under root 7 multiplied by plus under root 7 will be minus under root 7 squared, and divided by this will be 4 minus this square, and square root will cancel, and this will be 7. And further we can simplify this. Way can be written as 10 minus 5 under root 7 and plus 2 under 7, so it will be minus 3 under root 7, and minus square and under root will cancel, and we will get minus 7. So divided by this will be minus 4 minus 3 will be minus 3, and this will be equal to, we can rewrite it as 10 minus 7 will be 3, so 3 minus 3 under root 7 divided by minus 3, and from the numerator we can take 3 minus 3 we can take common, and inside will be under root 7 minus 1 and divided by minus 3, so minus 3 will be cancelled with minus 3, and the remaining answer will be under root 7 minus 1. This will be our final answer which we have done for the 3 marks question. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to question number 34. Question number 34 says f of x is equal to 10x cubed plus 27x squared minus 13x minus 12, which is question number 3 of the past paper. Find the remainder when f of x is divided by x minus 2. So it's divided by x minus 2. We can rewrite given f of x is equal to 10x cubed plus 27x squared minus 13x minus 12 and x minus 2. So x minus 2 is equal to 0. We can divide, basically x minus 2 is equal to 0. We can put for remainder theorem we can apply, and we will solve this question by 2 methods. One is we can divide this by x minus 2 will be outside, and inside we can write this one 10x cubed plus 27 x squared minus 13x minus 12, and we can multiply by 10x squared, so it will be 10x cubed. We are multiplying this, so plus 10, so it minus 2, so minus 20x squared, and now change sign, and this will be minus, this will be plus, and after cancellation this will be cancelled, and this will be 47 x squared minus 13x minus 12. Now we can multiply by minus, basically plus 47x, so 47x into x will be x squared, and minus this will be 47 multiplied by 2 will be 47 multiplied by 2 will be 94. So we can write here 94x, and now we can subtract, change sign, and this will be cancelled, and we will get 94 minus 13. So 94 minus 13 will be equal to 81. So 81x minus 12 we can multiply by plus 81, so 81x, and minus this will be 81 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 will be equal to minus 162, and now we will change sign, minus and plus, this will be cancelled, and minus 12, this will be minus 12 plus 162, and this will be equal to 150, so the remainder will be 150. So this is basically one method to divide. The second method is easier, which is by remainder theorem. So what we can do for the second method, I'll change the color so that you can identify. We will put x minus 2 equal to 0, which is given over here, so we will put equal to 0, and now we can write x is equal to 2. So after getting this one, we will find f of 2. We have f of x, so we will replace 2, and this will be 10 into 2 raised by x raised by 3, so we'll write 2 raised by 3 plus 27 into 2 squared minus 13 into 2 and minus 12. So now we can simplify this, and this will be equal to, we can write 10 into 2 cubed, and further we can write plus 27 into 2 squared, and bracket close, and minus 13 into 2 and minus 12, and this is equal to 150. So this is the easier way. By applying remainder theorem we can reach to 150. Now they're saying the second part is this one. This was first part which we have done. Now we will be doing second part. Second part we can solve, basically we can use factor theorem for second part. So second part we can solve over here, and x plus 3, we can put x plus 3 is equal to 0, so x will be equal to minus 3, and if we replace x is equal to minus 3, we will find f of minus 3. So f of minus 3 will be 10 into minus 3 cubed plus 27 into minus 3 squared and minus 13 into minus 3 and minus 12. And if we use calculator to solve this one, and this will be 10 into minus 3 cubed, and this will be plus 27 into minus 3, and this will be taken as square, and minus 13 into minus 3 and minus 12, and this is equal to 0. And we can see by factor theorem that this is divisible, so remainder is basically 0. This is what we have to show, and hence factorize f of x completely. So f of x we have to factorize also completely. So how we can factorize this? So what we can do, we can use this next page. Also we can divide, and x plus 3 we can write here, and inside will be 10x cubed. Whatever equation we will be writing, 10x cubed plus 27x square plus minus 13x plus 27x square minus 13x and minus 12. So this is what we will be dividing this. So this will be multiplied by, we can take like 10x squared, and this will be if we multiply this with this one, we will get 10x cubed and plus 30x squared. Now we can basically we can change sign, and changing sign will be resulting to minus, and this will be cancelled, and this will be minus 3x squared minus 13x minus 12. And now we can multiply it with minus 3 and x also. So this will be minus 3x squared and minus 9x, and further we can change sign. So changing sign and cancellation, and we will get 13 plus 9 will be 4, so minus 4x minus 12, and we can multiply it with minus 4, so minus 4x minus 12, and change sign and cancellation, and there's no remainder. So now factors which we got, we can write x plus 3 as factor, which is this one, and the second factor we can take as this one, 10x square minus 10x square minus 3x minus 4, and we have to factorize this portion completely. To factorize this one, this portion x plus 3 we will write as it is, and we'll take help from the calculator to solve the other factorization. Mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 10, coefficient of x is minus 3, and constant value is minus 4, and replacing will get 4 and minus 1. So 4 and minus 1, change sign and utilize 4 minus 4 in this. So we can write x minus 4 and x plus. Basically we can check again. We have to write 10 and minus 3 and minus 4. Oh, we'll be getting 4 by 5 and minus 1 by 2. 4 by 5, 4 by 5 and minus 1 by 2. This is the answer which we are getting, and now we will be changing sign. This will be plus, this will be minus, and we will utilize this to write the factors. So this will be by using this we will write 5x minus 4, and by using this we can write 2x plus 1, and this will be our final factorization. Hopefully you understood this. This was 4 marks question which we have done, B part, and A part was 3 marks, which is also done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 35 and question number 4 of the past paper. Answer this question without the use of calculator and show all your working. Part I, show that this is equal to this. So this is 4 mark question. We'll take left side. Left hand side we can take, so left hand side this will be I part, so is equal to 4 over 2 under root 2 minus under root 6. We can rationalize. For rationalization we are taking the opposite sign, so we'll take plus, and this will be 2 under root 2 plus under root 6. And now we can apply the formula, which is a plus b a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This formula will be applied only on the numerator, the denominator. So this will be 4 into 2 under root 2 plus under root 6, and divided by, this will be 2 under root 2 squared, which is a squared, minus under root 6 squared. And next we can, what we can do, we can simplify this, and we can write, basically we can write this step over here, this one. So 4 into 2 will be, we can keep as it is common. So 4 2 under root 2 plus 6 under root, and divided by, we can take square of 2 under root 2 will be 4 into 2 will be 8. So 8 minus 6, this square and square root will be cancelled, and our next will be what, this will be 4 into 2 under root 2 plus under root 6 divided by 8 minus 6 will be 2, and now we can cancel, 2 will be cancelled with this, and we'll get 2 over here, and our answer will be 2 into 2 under root 2 and plus under root 6, and this will be, now this will be basically, we can take 2 under root common. What we can do, we can write here, we can take under root 2 common, and inside will be 2 plus 2 under root, basically under root 3 only. So this will be our final answer, which is in the shape, which is this one, 2 under root 2 2 plus under root 3. So which is equal to right hand side, we can write this is equal to right hand side. So this is proved. Now for part 2, second part, we have to show that this side is equal to 8 under root 3. This is also 3 marks question. So we can write on the question left hand side, basically we can take, otherwise I'll left hand side will be what, left hand side will be under root 27 plus under root 21 and multiply by under root 7 minus 6 over under root 3. So this is the left hand side, and we can write here left hand side, and further we can write this as 9 under root into 3 under root, and plus this will be 7 under root into 3 under root and multiply by 7 under root, minus this one we can rationalize, we can write under root 3 over under root 3, and further we can write it as, this will be 9 root will be 3, so 3 under root 3 plus this will be 7 under root, and 7 under root will be squared, and this will be 7 under root 3, and this one we can write it as minus 6 under root 3, and divided by under root 3 square will be 3, and cancellation will be 3 2s are 6, and next step we can write over here, this will be equal to 3 under root 3 plus 7 under root 3 minus 2 under root 3, and this will be 3 plus 7 will be 10, 10 minus 2 will be 8, so it will be 8 under root 3, which is equal to left hand side, basically right hand side, this is equal to right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. This is 8 under root 3, and this was 3 mark question which we have done. Now question number 36, question 36 of this topic wise file, and question number 2 of the past paper, write down the value of 32 raised to the power 1 by 5. This is only 1 mark part, simple. So A part, we can write 32 raised to the power 1 by 5, which we can write it as 2 raised to the power 5 whole raised by 1 by 5, and cancellations will result to answer as 2. This will be our final answer. This is for 1 mark. So the second part, we have to simplify this. To simplify this, this is B part, and 32x raised to the power 5 whole raised to the power minus 2 by 5. We can take power separately for each and every factor. So 32 raised to the power 32, we can write 2 raised to the power 5. So 2 raised to the power 5 and x raised to the 5 and minus 2 of 5. We can reshape it like this. And now we can write it as 2x whole raised to the power 5 and this raised to the minus 2 over 5. And 5 can be cancelled with this, and this will be equal to 2x raised to the power minus 2, which we can write as 1 over 2x squared, and this will be resulting to 1 over 4x squared. This will be our final answer, which is for 3 marks, which we are done. Hopefully you will be understanding each and everything. Now this is question number 37 of this file, and this is question number 6 of the past paper. Write down under root 80 in the form of c under root 5, where c is a positive constant. This is 1 mark question. So A part, we can write under root 80 as 16 into 5 under root, which we can write 4 and under root 5, and c value will be equal to 4. This will be our answer. Now next B part is basically a rectangle. R has the length of this one and the area is given. Calculate the width of R in centimeter. Express your answer in this format where P and Q are integers to be found. So we can consider a rectangle, and we can consider, for example, say this is the rectangle which we can roughly draw like this one. So this is rectangle, and area of rectangle is given, which is equal to under root 80, square root of 80, and length is given 1 plus under root 5. So this is the length. We know in case of rectangle, area length into width is equal to area. So area is equal to length multiplied by width, and area is under root 80 and length is 1 plus under root 5, and this will be width. So width will be equal to 80 under root over this will be 1 plus under root 5. Now we need to rationalize this to reach to answer. For that one, what we will be doing, we will be multiplying it with 1 minus under root 5 and dividing it by this one, and we will apply the formula on denominator. So a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, and this will be 80 under root will be multiplied by 1 minus under root 5 and divided by this will be 1 squared minus under root 5 squared, and we can cancel this square by the under root, and what we will get basically 80. Also we can write 16 into 5 under root, and this will be 1 minus under root 5 and divided by this will be 1 minus 5. So this will be minus 4, and further we can rewrite it as 16 under root can be written as 4 under root 5 and 1 minus under root 5 and divided by minus 4, and this 4 and 4 will be cancelled, and we will get minus under root 5 into 1 minus under root 5, and further we can basically multiply this inside. So we will get minus this will be under root 5 and plus under root 5 squared, which we can write as 5 minus under root 5, and this will be our final answer, and this is p plus q under root. So p value is 5, p value is equal to 5, and q value is equal to minus 1. So this is our p and q value which we have written, and this was basically 4 marks question which we have done. A part was 1 mark and B part was 4 marks. Question number 38, we need to factorize. This is question number 1 of the past paper, and this is a 3 marks question. Now we can for factorization, what we'll be doing, we can take this question and take the maximum common, which is x. So x we can take common, so inside will be 25 minus 9x. 9x, this should be cube and this will be squared. Okay, now we need to rewrite it as, this can be written as like this one. This will be 5 squared and minus this will be 3x squared, and we can apply formula a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This, by this formula we can rewrite it as 5 plus 3x and 5 minus 3x, and this will be the final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. This is factorization which we have done. And next, question number 39 of this past paper file, and this is question number 2 of the past paper. So 2 mark question, evaluate. So we will be a part, we can write the question 81 raised to power 3 by 2, which can be written as 2 raised to the power what? What we can do, we can write it as 9 squared will be 81, so raised to power 3 by 2, and further we can cancel this, and this will be equal to 9 cubed, and 9 cubed we can use calculator to find 9 cubed. So 9 cubed will be equal to 729. 729 will be final answer. This was 2 marks question. B part, we have to simplify fully this expression, and expression is what, x squared, and inside will be 4x raised to minus 1 by 2 whole squared. So now we can basically solve this one. So x square as it is, and inside will be what? Inside 4 square will be 16, and x raised to the power minus 1, and further we can write it as 16x squared over x, and x will be cancelled with square, and our final answer will be 16x. This will be final answer, and this was 2 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the question number 40 of this file, and it's question number 5 of the past paper, and we have to solve this equation, give your answer in the form a under root b, where a and b are integers. This is 4 marks part which we have to solve this. So we can write the question 10 plus x under root 8, and this is equal to 6x over under root 2. To get rid of this under root 2, we can multiply and divide by under root 2, and this will be 10 plus x, and we can rewrite it as under root 5 under root 4 under root 2, and this will be equal to 6 under root 2x, and divided by 2 under root 2 square will be 2, and we can cancel this 2 by this, and we'll get 3 over here, and our next step will be 10 and plus under root 4 will be 2 under root 2 and x, and this is equal to under root 2 3 under root 2 x. Now we can shift basically this everything from the this side to the other side, and our equation will become what? This will be 3 under root 2, 3 under root 2x, and minus 2 under root 2x, and is equal to basically 10. And now we can simplify this portion, and this will be under root 2x, and this will be equal to 10. So we can divide both sides by under root 2, and this one also by under root 2, and this will be cancelled with this one, and x will be equal to simplify this. What we can do, we can multiply and divide by under root 2, and this will be equal to what? 10 under root 2 over, this will be under root 2 square, which is 2, and this can be cancelled as 5. So this will be, x will be equal to 5 under root 2. This will be our final answer, which they are asking a under root b format. So a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2. This is our answer, which is for 4 marks, which we are done. Hopefully you understood each and everything.